I only knew the Golden Gate Bridge, okay? That was the only thing I knew. Hello babies, it's Amaya Monaè. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad to have y'all here today. This is like really my first official YouTube video, so I'm super excited about that. Go ahead and subscribe and get to know me a little bit more, and let's get right into it. I literally recorded this whole video before, but my mic was off, so it was all muted. But you know, life happens, you know, that's life. This video is gonna be kind of like a podcasty type styled video, and I really want to talk about like my experience relocating to the opposite side of the country and being a college student as well. Let's just like get into it, let's dive into it, and let's talk about it. If y'all don't know me, my name is Amaya Monaè, and I'm a current rising senior at Howard University. I'm going into my last year, which is absolutely insane because my first year was during COVID, which was completely online. I was at home, wasn't given college. So my second year was technically like my freshman year, which was low-key messed up in a lot of ways because your freshman year is like the year you're supposed to trial and error and fuck up on your grades and really just figure out what the fuck you want to do on campus. But since I didn't have that, that was kind of my second year. And honestly, baby, my college experience has just been a lot. It's been a lot mentally, physically, emotionally. It's just been a lot of soul searching and just figuring out like who Amaya is and who Amaya wants to be. People don't really talk about like how hard college is. I think like obviously college is a privilege, and you know, being able to get your post or secondary education is really like a blessing, but it's hard nonetheless. Like school is hard, being in social situations like that is hard. It's just a lot, and you learn a lot about yourself. My sophomore year, I was really just kind of fucking up and not really doing the right things. Not really focusing on like school and what I really wanted to do in my career and stuff. Just kind of like messing around. I changed my major or whatever. So I ended up figuring out that at my school specifically, and especially at other HBCUs, internships are super like broadcasted. Like the LinkedIn culture goes crazy. Everybody posts like their achievements and what they got going on. So me saying that, I'm like, all right, G, like I gotta lock in because I don't want to be the oddball out. So that's what really kind of pressed me to get an internship in the first place. So my sophomore year, I ended up being able to secure an internship with a fintech company in Chicago. They completely paid for my apartment downtown, and Chicago is where I'm from too as well. So it was really just amazing to be able to have my own place in the city where I'm from. That was like a really good growing experience. I wouldn't say it was too much outside of my comfort zone because I was living where I'm from, but I was able to kind of learn more about myself professionally. Whereas this summer has been a completely different experience, okay? Like completely life-changing experience. Going into my junior year, this school year was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot emotionally, spiritually. I just felt like I was very challenged, just in all aspects of life, which that happens. You know, everything is not peaches and cream, and it's just like navigating those experiences and getting out of it and making the best of stuff. Like even when you don't feel the best is like really, I guess, kind of like the importance to things, because it's not always gonna be good, y'all. But y'all gotta keep going and keep really just like getting yourself out the bed. Like my mom has this analogy too, because my mom also struggles with depression like myself, and we say 1, 2, 3 go. So it's like when you have those days where you feel like you literally do not want to get out of bed, you don't even see the joy out of being around people or getting stuff done. You just gotta 1, 2, 3 go and force yourself to get up out the bed and do what you gotta do. So that was pretty much my entire junior year. I was 1, 2, 3 going every day. And I applied to like over 200 internships, probably like left and right. And I only got about 3 interviews, y'all. 3 interviews. I was facing like a lot of rejection and just feeling like a lot of rejection in my life at the time. Not even just with that experience with trying to find an internship, but just like a lot of things. And it just really just showed me, you're feeling and facing a lot of rejection, like God is really redirecting you. Or if you don't believe in God, the universe, God, something is redirecting you into your bigger purpose. And so I was able to, secure an internship with Uber Technologies, the transportation company, as a communications intern. And honestly, y'all, like, I accepted the offer and I was like, all right, I guess I'm moving to San Francisco. Like, I had it in my head that I wanted to move to New York so bad, but I ended up getting a position in San Francisco and I didn't know shit about the Bay. I only knew the Golden Gate Bridge, okay? That was the only thing I knew. Nothing else. And so I got this position and I found an apartment in Oakland and I just literally moved out here. My first couple of weeks, I'm not going to lie to y'all, like, I was very homesick. I was feeling so out of place. I felt like I made the wrong choice. But I'm going to tell y'all are going to always experience that when you leave your comfort zone. Moving and relocating across the country really has taught me that, honestly, I feel like everybody needs to have this experience. Everyone needs to experience this in their 20s at least once, like just getting up and moving across the country, out of the country, somewhere that you have not grown up, okay? Because it's easy to really just get comfortable and complacent. You learn a lot about yourself and who you want to be when you get out of your comfort zone. Coming here, like, I was hella homesick. I felt super out of place, like I said before, until I realized that, like, literally nobody knows me here. I can literally fake the British accent. Like, no, for real though. But I realized literally nobody knows me here. And that's when I forced myself to get out of my comfort zone, because it's like I can create my own reality. And also I can figure out who Amaya is, minus the distractions and the noise of, what I'm used to, if that makes sense. Really, I just got out of my comfort zone and I realized community was something that was super important to me. So I spent some time trying to build community, finding different things on Instagram to attend, meeting other interns from HBCUs, and really just putting myself out there and getting outside of my comfort zone. And that really forced me to learn, like, so much about myself and, like, who I am and the person I am socially and what I need and what I don't like and what I do. And I ended up making, like, a pretty good community not too long into me being here. And just my support system, like my family, my close friends, like, they were all there for me. And so that made, like, it 100 times easier, which I'm so grateful for. But I learned that community is so important, and I feel like it's just kind of the basis and the essentials of what you need in life. You need, like, that groundingness. That's what helped me feel grounded in this area. As far as, like, my professional life, interning at such a just kind of, like, big household name company, like, obviously my family was super proud. I was proud of myself. I really just been taking advantage of it. And if anybody, like, just wants advice about getting an internship, and just, like, even when you do get an internship, like, advice on that, I really would say the biggest advice somebody gave to me was to be resourceful as an intern. Whatever team you're on, make sure you're asking and you're constantly doing some type of work, helping other people with what they got going on in their full-time positions. The biggest thing you can do as an intern, to kind of, like, pass all your mid checkpoints and make sure that you're doing well and your managers really fuck with you. The second thing I would say is, like, take as much opportunity as you can to just network and meet people. Like, I've been scheduling one-on-ones with hella different people in a company. Like, I met with the head of social, I'm meeting with, like, business development. So just, like, make connections around the company, so if you do want to come back, like, you'll have that base is there. And open my eyes up to what is life going to be like outside of college. There's a lot of opportunities career-wise that school doesn't even tell us. I've been so grateful to be able to just experience this. Being in California itself, like, it's just completely different than what I'm used to. So just navigating that, like, I've been doing stuff like making a bucket list and of just stuff that I want to do while I'm out here. and just really making the most out of this experience and opportunity. It's been really life-changing, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I really feel like everybody should experience this. I've just been doing like a lot of soul searching. I feel like I'm closer to knowing who I want to be and the person I want to be in this world, and how I want to feel as a person in this world, and how I want to make other people feel. Just been a lot of healing and a lot of unlearning stuff. But if you guys like videos that are more podcast type or advice related stuff, please just let me know. And also drop any topics that you may want me to talk about or give advice on, or if you have any questions in the comments, I'll try to answer them. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to my first real YouTube video. Make sure y'all subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you know when I post, and just keep updated with me. And also follow my socials below. Yeah. But thank y'all, babies. I love y'all so much. It's Amaya Monaè, and I'll see you at the next video.